Already.
Okay, we're going to start with Dasher, and then we're going to go to Matthew Welsh for Free Light today. So we'll just do you two after each other.
Coach, in a way, kind of similar to yesterday. The long ball just gets you just a dangerous lineup. I mean, y'all out hit them, but their ones counted the most obviously today.
Yeah, no, our hit stayed in the park and theirs didn't. And it's a really strong, physical, mature lineup, 1 through 9. Even Khalil hit one out yesterday. Burgess hit one out. I mean, just go up and down their order. Everybody's dangerous, and it is a scary lineup to pitch to. And I mean, they're going to make a lot of noise this year. It's a really good team, and they're deep on the mound. They've got a lot of good arms. Their bullpen is veteran laden. Bosnick, he wasn't real sharp on Friday, but man, he was awfully good today. So that's a good baseball team. It's disappointing to lose. It's disappointing to lose at home, especially when you win on Friday. You got a chance to win a series. We just couldn't get it done.
And Jonathan too. I mean, he pitched great to give him the leadoff home run on the first pitch, but then it just kind of lost control. It just looked like. What did you see from your vantage point?
Yeah, I don't know. It just looked like he lost. The wind came out of his sails a little bit after the first pitch of the game. I mean, he was locked in for the next 3 innings. Really, the 4 innings when 1 through 4, he was really good, and then the 5th, he hit a wall a little bit, and then he campaigned. We were going to take him out, and he campaigned to get back out there. He really felt like that he had more in the tank and wanted to give it to us, and then we get a leadoff guy on, and we've got to make a move. So it's disappointing. I thought Jonathan was really good at times, but we need him to be better. We need to be better around him. The same thing with Ryan Webb. Ryan Webb was really good at times, but we need him to be better, and we need to be better around him. It's not just on those guys, and it's not fair to put pressure on those guys, but they know how talented they are, and they've worked really hard, and it's time for those guys to be the leaders of this team, and they will. We've challenged them, and they're ready to step up. They're mature kids, and like I said, really talented. We've got a lot of faith in them, and then the rest of the team needs to rally around them and do their jobs as well to make their jobs a little bit easier.
How frustrating was that base running mistake? I know it didn't cost you the game per se, but just stuff like that happens. Aggravating.
It can't happen when you're down 5-1. You can't make it out on the bases. That's the bottom line. That's what I told them. Being aggressive on the double is one thing. It's a great play as long as you're safe. You get thrown out right there, it's a bad play. But he gets the double, and he was aggressive, and probably just feeling really good about being able to stretch that thing into a double, and just got overly aggressive. He got too big of a secondary lead. If it's 2-1, you can see the aggressiveness there.
Mm-hmm.
But 5-1 right there, absolutely can't make it out on the bases, and that's just a young mistake, and that's what you're going to have when you play so many freshmen. It's going to happen from time to time. You just got to learn from it and move on.
And last thing, Garrett Blaylock gets to play second base. I didn't know he could play second base, but he's hit the ball well too and played good defensively today as well.
Well, he's earned his way into the lineup. He just had good at bats and really good batting practices the last few days, and he can field a ground ball. There's no question about it. And I was just trying to figure out a way. I was laying in bed thinking last night how to get guys in the lineup, and really the only way to do it was to put Garrett at second. And if I was going to put Garrett in the DH spot, now you're sitting Corey Collins, and it's just one of those things. You want to get those guys in there, but I thought Garrett looked really good at second, made a couple nice plays, and looked right at home. So I would anticipate him playing second base again on Tuesday. McAllister, his day-to-day was better today, but I don't think he's going to be ready for Tuesday. We hope he's going to be ready for the weekend.
Make it tough when Josh comes back, though, to find a spot for him, won't it?
Well, you know what? When you're hitting 370, it's not tough to find a spot for you. Yeah. So, McAllister, when he's healthy, he's going to be back in there. But, everybody's got to earn their keep and earn their spots. And guys that are having good at bats and making plays, that they're going to get in the lineup.
All right, thank you.
Hey, Coach. Looked like today the offense was particularly aggressive early on in the count today. Was that something that you guys were just focusing on, trying to hit early on in the count?
Well, I mean, with Sanders, our left-handers especially, they swung a lot early, and he did a great job throwing that changeup first pitch to keep them off, off balance. But yeah, you're going to get a fastball, and you want to be aggressive. The key is if you don't get the fastball to be able to take the pitch, and that's what you said. Garrett Blaylock did that in his last at bat. I mean, he had seen him. That was the 4th time he'd seen him, and he finally took a strike, and that wasn't the plan. but he didn't swing at that first pitch changeup, and he got deep into a count and was able to hit the double. So, yeah, guys were being aggressive, and tip your cap to Sanders. He made some really good quality pitches on the first pitch to get some quick outs.
Do you think it was his ability to kind of command that first pitch of the at bat that really led to a lot of stress-free innings, keeping hitters off balance?
Yeah, I mean, it was either out number 1 or 0-1. He was throwing a lot of first pitch strikes. And when you do that, it just makes it a whole lot easier. If you're pitching behind, if you're 1-0 all the time, it's a challenge. So, I thought he did a really nice job and threw a lot of strikes and kept our hitters on their heels.
The bullpen came back today, put together a good performance, scoreless innings, giving you guys a chance there in the last inning. Can you speak about maybe their performance backing their starter back up?
Yeah, I thought Michael Polk battled a little bit, didn't have his best stuff today. He's still, coming back and trying to be 100% healthy. He pitched a little bit on Friday night, so this is the first time he's pitched twice in a weekend, but didn't give up any runs, didn't give up any hits. He walked a couple guys, but I thought Michael really battled. Colin Caldwell was really good, was really very happy with Colin, and, took care of Seitler, took care of Mendham, took care of those lefties in that lineup that he needed to do, and I thought he did a nice job. Nolan Chris came in, and I thought he was very sharp. And then Ben Harris there in the ninth. I mean, that was the plan. Put Ben in there and keep the score 5-1 and see what happens. And we got the on deck, the tying run in the on deck circle in the ninth with the wind blowing out, and needed to get that guy to the plate. But that's why we put Ben in there in the ninth, just to try to keep it 5-1 and give us a chance.
Thanks,
Okay,
Coach.
that's all the time we have with Coach. Thanks.
Thanks, guys.